The truth is that I want an answer just as bad as all of you.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the second trailer for Zach Cregger's Weapons. And as I've talked about before, Zach Cregger came on the scene with 2022's Barbarian, a movie I was underwhelmed by. It wasn't terrible by any stretch, wasn't bad for that matter, but it was not terribly interesting, at least by my reckoning. And part of my problem with it was that I didn't understand the title. No, let me rephrase that. I still, to this day, don't understand why it's called Barbarian. There's nothing in the movie, by my reckoning, that warrants that title. And for me, a title should expand upon, give context to what's going on in the movie. So if the title doesn't work, it doesn't mean that the movie is bad. What it does mean is that I'm going to be less engaged with the movie, because the entire time I'm watching it, part of me is wondering why it's titled the way it is, and I find that irritating. By way of illustration, if you've seen Jordan Peele's Get Out, you know exactly why it's titled that way, and there's some interesting depth to that title, but the title is clear enough, you don't need it. It works all on its own. Another Jordan Peele movie, Nope. You get it. Based upon the scenario in the movie, Nope makes sense. I like that title. Let's see if the second trailer for Weapons changes my mind. Three, two.
I just want to say how very sorry I am for...
She's to be locked up until she tells us what happened.
The truth is that I want an answer just as bad as all of you.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom. Why just her classroom? Why only her?
There are children.
I love those kids.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. A lot of people die in a lot of really weird ways in this story, but you're not going to find it in the news.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
Show me. Where did you go?
There's something very, very wrong going on.
Come on, what am I looking at?
Leave the investigating to the investigators.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching?
Well, that was the second trailer for Zach Cregger's Weapons, and I am already irritated. There's nothing that went on in that trailer that warrants that title. Now, once again, maybe there's meaning in it. I'm just not seeing it from that trailer. The titling of your movie shouldn't be mysterious. And if it is, it should be made clear relatively quickly. I honestly don't understand, based on the trailers released thus far, why this is called Weapons. The same way I didn't understand why Barbarian was called Barbarian. It's a small thing, but it's an irritating thing. And speaking of Zach Cregger, Jordan Peele of Monkey Paw Productions wanted to release this movie through his production shingle to such a degree that when his agents were given the opportunity to purchase the rights to release this movie, they didn't, because I guess they thought it was too expensive. And Jordan Peele apparently fired them. So clearly he thinks that Zach Cregger's Weapons is something to be looked out for and it's going to be a hit. I have no idea. I was unimpressed by Barbarian. I don't know if this is going to be any different. Though what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee. Peace.